Transit bus hijacking in Gwinnett County. One person was killed and another arrested after a man hijacked a bus, shot a passenger, and forced the bus driver into traffic at gunpoint. Officers conducted the pursuit across multiple jurisdictions from downtown Atlanta to Norcross to Tucker and DeKalb counties. Atlanta's June 12, 2024. A hijacked bus in Gwinnett County, with 17 people on board, weaved through traffic in multiple jurisdictions, finally stopping just east of Tucker. According to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, Greer got into an altercation with a passenger, which eventually escalated into a fight. When the passenger pulled out a gun, the FBI said Greer took the gun, threatened the other passengers, and then shot the man he was fighting with. Police say Greer forced the bus driver to take off. Several police officers started chasing the bus. From downtown Atlanta, the bus arrived at the downtown connector and continued north on Interstate 85. Law enforcement officers chased a Gwinnett County Transit bus from downtown Atlanta to Hugh Howell Road east of McCurdy Road. The bus traveled along the busy highway at the beginning of rush hour traffic. At the forefront were police officers from Atlanta, DeKalb County, and Gwinnett County, as well as troopers from the Georgia State Patrol. Officers formed a barricade on Jimmy Carter Boulevard, where the bus exited and headed east. Law enforcement officers blocked I-85 at Jimmy Carter Boulevard to stop a Gwinnett County Transit bus. Officers attempted to use stop sticks several times to stop the bus. Eventually, the bus crossed back into DeKalb County, where the road turned onto Mountain Industrial Boulevard. Once in Tucker, the bus headed east again, heading along Hugh Howell Road toward Stone Mountain. The bus eventually stopped around 5:09 p.m. in the 5100 block of Hugh Howell Road, just past McCurdy Road. The DeKalb County SWAT team immediately positioned the Bearcat transport in front of the bus to prevent it from fleeing the scene again. A SWAT team came to the end of a high-speed chase involving a transit bus in Gwinnett County. A number of people got off the bus immediately with their hands raised in the air. A few minutes later, a person was seen being taken away by the police. Atlanta police confirmed shortly after that a suspect had been taken into custody. One person was found shot on the bus. He was taken to an area hospital where he was pronounced dead from his injuries. SWAT team along a road.